we'll be able to see him pretty much be that vehicle for the lifestealer.
Yeah, I just feel like that we talked about for the first 3 picks.
Probably a very smart thing.
Well, Zeefreak's
they scanned it out.
They've found this man here immediately with the dust, the void as well. Zeefreak, a hell of a lot of trouble, and yeah, with the open wound slow, they'll find it here. Liquid.
That's a scan into first blood, actually. That's
very
a nice
play. Indeed, and
duel available, but he also needs one item to allow him to go in.
Look at this bottom lane. There will be a TP and a mind control. There's going to be a reaction complexity there. They're all 3 of them. Zeefreak setting up behind them. They'll move in with the chase down. Mind control. He's got. So complexity, they'll get themselves a kill on the board there.
They're always
desperately looking for a bit of a pick off in the mid lane with the help of Zeefreak, but
it would be nice. Hard. But it's very hard. Here comes Peel though.
Now they should have a chance of getting this one here, and they will. Limp won't find himself in the neighborhood for a duel, but nice rotation from. It's very hard to do so. Kuroky. Now he's a man that's certainly been finding the levels. He's level 6 at the moment.
Does have his ulti. He could silence here. They gotta go.
They can go, yeah. Eyes onto Limp. Fata with the ultimate form, and JerAx bringing him a MATUMBAMAN with the Infest bomb, and Limp getting taken down there.
Just using the nuke as well, keeping his mana. Sakura still has both spells.
I mean, this has got to be worrying really for complexity with a Legion commander lineup. Okay, yeah, this is the good thing for the side of Cole. They seem to be finding constant action that they're able to involve Chessie, and 1-0-2 on the Phantom line.
Sure can toss, sure. But he needs a little bit more experience for that.
Solomon Kuroky's going to get a bit of a wrap around here onto Chessie. Void into the Crippling Fear. No kind of backup for Kuroky, and he himself needs to be careful because complexity, they're the ones to react. Trying to chase this man down, Zeefreak and Chessie. Looks like he's a little bit too speedy there under the cover of nighttime.
Oh boy, Swindles decides.
And they just cannot punish this man up top. And yeah, as you said, elsewhere on the map, a kill down bottom. In fact, the Sunray ripping through Zeefreak, not quite enough. Limp's now turned up. Oh, he's going to get a duel, and he might. Is he going to be able to actually get the duel? And he will. So Limp now with the first duel win underneath his belt.
Yeah, he's starting the egg very defensively here. Gonna be a team to give away infinite damage, though. It's gonna be hard against these guys. And they're getting Roshan here. This double damage rune just speeding up so much. Not in time.
And he's actually jumped into this one, and he may just get away with it. He will take down mind control. Seems complexity continues to find a good fight off the back of allowing Liquid to get the Roche. MATUMBAMAN trying to fend off them, and they'll get a cancel stun onto Fata. They'll take down the Alk as well.
That is beautiful. The heal bomb just doing so much damage to his arm.
Yeah, man, both been involved in 2 kills, but this has got 3 assists. Nonetheless, the GPM very close. Just down to the way that MATUMBAMAN's been able to keep at the farm. And eyes onto mind control. There we have it, but the crush is very good indeed, and Lim getting punished immediately by the side. And he's on track to getting a good time on it as well.
He is, but at the same time, Mind Control is having a really terrible game. We'll start our mid. Gonna go Fata.
Let's see if we can get away with this one. The backup will be there. Will it be enough to save him? No, again, these heal bombs. I mean, we're seeing the power of that. The question is, how heavy can Liquid punish them? They'll look towards Limp, but the shallow graves there. Limp will be able to get himself out. MATUMBAMAN in the top lane. complexity coming in with a full
they're
force push.
That could be
Limp
bad.
does have a duel, and yeah, maybe that's Kuroky again. These heal bombs just wrecking heroes. With that.
That's a lot. 48 at 19 minutes in a competitive game. Yeah. This is a lot of damage, and it could be really good for him going into a mid-late game bottom.
Swindles has been caught out here by the boys. Mind control jumping in there with the life stealer to back him.
He really is, but he dodges the smoke.
They're going to they need to be very careful up here on the sidelines, jumping in immediately onto the Dazzle. He's gone. They find themselves anything more. Put their eyes onto Chessie. Yeah, this is a big kill here for the side. Chessie with the doppelganger trying to play his way around it, but no escape for the PL.
At the same time,
Limp with the duel. They'll get harder. They don't get the duel win. They will get the kill.
It's really sad for him not being able to get that damage. Swindle's running back in.
Yeah, this man's a bit of a madman. And Kuroky, he's got eyes on him. Mind control as well. Swindles. I don't think there's any way that he can play his way out of this one. Indeed, no. Mind control jumps in. There's the crush. The complexity. Losing another. So, yeah,
some very deep wards here by Liquid, so they actually see Hanskin walking behind here.
Let's see what they can do about this one, and indeed, no mercy for the Dazzle. I mean, this aggressive play from Liquid is, I mean, with their own spike, they do want to fight this. They are moving over. Let's see if they can catch and punish any of the members of compLexity, but compLexity have the full team here, and again, these initiations, Strand has given it, go to the BKB, the ult off the mind control, they've already lost two, kill him, they will get the duel win, but at the same time, compLexity is going to be a heavy cost. The supernova comes through, Jesse's down, triple kill for MATUMBAMAN and Liv. He may have won the battle, but it doesn't look like he's going to win the war here as Liquid chase the man down. He's trying to duke it out, but Liquid, they're looking for a full
damage
kill.
over time, he cannot get a blink off, he's just dead.
He's trying to play around, create as much space as he can, but Liquid punishing them hard there. 4 kills for the side. Liquid off the back of that fight, they'll head straight into it. Nothing that compLexity can even think about doing in terms of stopping them. And at this point of the game, 25 minutes in, this is an incredibly
analyst table, but in fact, compLexity picked Radiant in the last game and in this game as well. They want to play as Radiant, but we see Liquid.
Lim caught out. I mean, mind control and MATUMBAMAN playing it as well as they were. I mean, even just the small thing that, like the fact that the Fury is ahead of your own PL and Legion Command, even though it is only just by a small bit. It's got to kind of raise flags here for them. Now, eyes onto Lim. He's being boosted up here by the backup of Hansken. We'll see if they get away with the kills, jumping in. Oh, look at this damage! Lim getting beat down upon by Liquid, and Hansken, he's going to follow suit as well. A double kill for MATUMBAMAN. I mean, he's 10-0-4. Stage of the game, this is panning out to be a much harder game for the side of compLexity. Jesse, eyes on Fata, trying to make a go. Well, the second defusal charge has the back of the Swindles, but they just don't have the damage by the looks of it. If they can guide them out for long enough. Yes, indeed, Jesse dodging it, following through the Octarine heal, doing a bit for Fata. It's actually going to be enough. They just can't kill this Alchemist.
And behind them, the Courier's gonna die to JerAx. Meanwhile, they're chasing as well.
Oh, and look, they may lose some lives as well. And indeed, they will. Swindles being caught out by Liquid. Another kill for MATUMBAMAN. compLexity. How well can they hold off? Tier 3 already falling at an incredible rate. Kuroky just coming in,
he's so
out the
confident.
boys. Look at this. I mean, they just can't do anything really to get them off the racks. Liquid moving in. The fortification will come out. 10 seconds. They will have Swindles back alive. Looks like that's going to be enough to
oh, they want to re-go, I think.
Off, yeah.
They have the blink and force staff on the Slardar, looking to find anyone right now.
And we have going back in. How are you going to stop this Alchemist? I mean, how are you going to stop the entire team of Liquid? Fata will get moved in aggressively. Can they actually do anything to punish it? Now he's got the back of the surround. Look at him just jumping in onto Hansken. Swindles, he'll sprout himself up, but he's going to go as well. compLexity lost for Liv, tries for a duel. He's not going to win it. He's going to lose that one as well. And 5 dead on compLexity. Liquid. Game 1 may have looked close. We said coming out of the back of it, Liquid, they wouldn't have felt satisfied with the Game 1 win, but Game 2 win, this is back to the Liquid you expect to see here at the Major.
Definitely. This is the team that people predicted to be the winner of the event. They look really strong when they find their form. Big credit to Liquid. MATUMBAMAN playing out of his mind with his lifesteal, 13-0, but also just the control early game. So well played by the entire team. And Kuro really shining on his Night Stalker as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Kuro had a kind of like the very silent but deadly game. Again, we kind of brought it up in the game, but